Now, this should go without saying in our culture, but it doesn't. Don't make decisions under the influence of drugs or alcohol. You would think that would be like a no-brainer, but how many people do we know? It's like, what were you thinking? And then you find out, like, okay, this public service announcement, don't make decisions under the influence of drugs or alcohol. So, true story, actual footage. So I don't know what to call this. A relative, I'll just put it that way. A relative. He's like a character out of Catch-22. Seriously. So he's in the Army. He's on a parachute, like a I don't know what you call it, practice, but like a parachute. You know, they're practicing basically. And he breaks his leg, right? I don't know. Maybe he grabbed Victoria's Secrets of the parachute. I don't know why he broke his leg, but he breaks his leg. Don't worry, they have drugs for that. So the Army decides to operate, right? They operate on the wrong leg. It's okay, they have drugs for that. So that's how he gets hooked on opioids. And now he's living what he calls the good life, collecting disability, living on opioids. He's in the yard one day. The neighbor dog bites him, draws blood. He decides to walk to the ER. Of course, the dog's fallen because now he's hooked on opioids. So he's walking to the ER, gets to the ER. They bandage him up, give him drugs because clearly they don't notice he's high. He's leaving the ER. Whoosh, the big, doors, gigantic automatic doors open, and there in the entryway of the ER is an idling police car that is empty. Better watch. You clearly you're either anticipating or you'll make the same bad decision, so be careful. He gets in the car, drives away, hits the siren, because that's the closest he can come to a disco ball, and he's speeding down the road. Another cop car sees him, thinking it's a legitimate police officer, falls in behind, hits his siren. A third police officer sees the convoy, joins in, hits his siren. Now we have 3 police cars speeding down the road, and one of the officers gets on the radio and says, "Where are we going?" And my relative picks up the radio and says, "I don't know, what do you guys feel like doing?" Now, however funny that is, it's not worth a year in prison. Because in real life, the Keystone Cops will put you away once they stand up, I'm telling you. So,